Ephesians 2:8-9 says, "For by grace you've been saved through faith, and this is not from yourself, it's a gift of God, not your works, so that no one can boast." If you can live your life with always in view the reality of what you are without Jesus, you will be way down the road. The problem is in the church, many times we think of ourselves as entitled, like God owes us something now. Can I tell you that we are all saved by grace through faith, not of our own works, not of our own deserving merit, but Jesus saved you. He loved your rotten behind. Yeah, and mine. He loved us. Anybody else in here know that sometimes you are not lovable? Just me. I know it's not just me. It's all of us. And can I tell you, we're talking in terms of eternity. So in the balance of eternity, your price could not be paid, but Jesus paid that price for you. And so if you'll keep that in view, you'll have the attitude of redemption, and you won't have to worry about carrying around a judgmental attitude and a judgmental spirit and a judgmental heart towards other people. You won't be so concerned with other people's sin anymore. Can I tell you that to me, the church in general has taken on this banner of making sure that sin gets pointed out. Can I tell you, the world, they know that it's wrong. They don't need that from us. What they need from us is a redemptive attitude that said there's a way out of this. People don't need you to remind them that they're going in the wrong direction. They just need a different direction to follow. Hallelujah. And an attitude of redemption is actually kind of hard for Christians. Surprisingly so. As Christians, we find it. Those of you who are giving your life to Jesus and are in the church regularly, we find that having an attitude that I don't deserve this, but thank God. We're pretty good at entitlement, but we're kind of bad at an attitude of redemption. We need to remember this, and you can write this down. We're not God's instrument of judgment, but we're God's instrument of hope and truth. Maybe that's obvious to you, but it doesn't seem that way by sometimes the way we act. Don't worry. I'm kind of like on a strict news diet, which means I watch little, not much. Because I don't need that stuff bombarding me, reminding me of how things are going wrong so that I can get tempted to tell them how wrong they are. I don't need my conversations to be caught up with what the latest talking head said about such and such and how it's acting, so that all my attitudes and actions are reflections on what's going wrong and how I know the right way. I don't need that type of power. I don't need that type of information in me. What I need to be full of the life-giving power of Jesus so I can tell others there's a good thing happening today. His name is Jesus. We're not God's instrument of judgment.